What's good, Commanders? What's good, Commanders fans? In the fifth round, Adam Peters and the Commanders select linebacker Jordan McGee out of Temple, who is known as a special teams ace and just an athlete and a coverage linebacker. So they have really attacked the linebacker position. We know how Adam Peters and the San Francisco 49ers did a great job of drafting linebackers in the mid rounds. And this is where Adam Peters does a lot of good work in the mid rounds. He drafted a lot of good players with the San Francisco 49ers in these mid rounds, in the fourth, fifth round, sixth round draft picks. Now, Jordan McGee, let's talk about how athletic he is, how much of an athlete he is. We've got a lot of guys that have really, really high raw scores. Jordan McGee was in the top linebacker athleticism scores. Jordan McGee was number one with an 87 score. He had a great combine. That's what really put him on the map. He ran a 4.5 40-yard dash, which is great for the linebacker position, with a 10-inch broad jump at 228 pounds as well. Aggressive player, plays with instinct, slippery getting past blocks, zone coverage potential, and special teams ability as well. A bit undersized. That's the only thing. And then the con is can get stuck on blocks once engaged. And you look at our linebacker room now, of course, Frankie Louvu, Bobby Wagner, Jamin Davis already on the roster. Jabril Cox is technically still on the roster. They got the guys Miles from the Steelers. So they really have not played around with the linebacker position at all. Adam Peters and these guys, it's just so different from the previous regime here. But you look at Adam Peters in the past, he got Drake Greenlaw in the fifth round. So who knows what could happen with Jordan McGee for sure. But yeah, he's a guy that gets downhill. A lot of tackles for loss, a lot of getting to the quarterback as well. He does have some pass rushing moves. Let's look at some of his stats here as well. Looking at some of his film and some of his tape, he is getting to the quarterback, has a nice swim move, getting to the quarterback and sacking the quarterback there too. So I'm just going to look up a couple stats here before I wrap this up on Jordan McGee. But just really athletic, man. And he's going to be a guy that can cover, man. You can put him out there in cover some running backs, covering the slot a little bit. So I like that a lot, dropping back in zone formation and zone coverages. 3.5 sacks, 80 tackles as a senior in 2023, 3.5 sacks, no interceptions, but 4 pass deflections and 1 forced fumble. Played in 11 games. 2022 played in 12 games, 86 tackles, 4.5 sacks, showing that he can get to the quarterback. And also had 1 fumble recovery and 1 forced fumble, but no interceptions. His freshman year, he had 1 interception, returned it for 45 yards and a fumble recovery. So he is a guy that has a knack for getting to the quarterback as well. And he was also projected to be in a 4th round pick, which is right around. A lot of people are kind of not making a joke, but being serious. Like, a lot of our picks have been the consensus. They've been drafted they've been drafted lower than what they were projected on the big board. Like, the big board had Johnny Newton projected as like a top 15, top 20 pick, and we got him in the 2nd round. Same thing with a couple guys like Johnny Newton and the corner out of Michigan. We got great value on these guys. Where last year, you look around Rivera's picks, you didn't really get great value on the picks that he picked. But yeah, hunts down the ball carrier with authority, getting after it. So his strong suit is really coverage. So he should be on the field on 3rd downs, situational linebacker, and then he'll be out there for special teams as well. Dane Brugler said Brugler is a 3-year starter at Temple. He also played quarterback in high school, so that helps out with his coverage instincts. Him being a quarterback has helped him do that as well. McGee was the Mike linebacker and defensive coordinator Everett Withers' 4-2-5 base scheme. A high school quarterback that fully transitioned to the linebacker position for the Temple Owls, leading the team in tackles each of the last 2 seasons and earning a single-digit jersey number as a 2-time captain. Although anticipation isn't a true strength of his game, McGee trusts his keys and flies to the football once he locks onto his target. However, he feels small, working downhill, and his take-on skills leave a lot to be desired, which is why he projects to be more of a will linebacker in the NFL. Overall, McGee's average play strength will stand out versus pro competition, but his athletic range and competitive play style are NFL quality assets. He should be an outstanding special teamer as a rookie while he competes for defensive snaps. A couple guys that we got on the team that we drafted were captains, so take a look at that as well. 40-yard dash, 9.38 rating on the raw score, 20-yard split, 9.28 rating, 2.63 seconds, 10-yard split, 1.5 seconds as well. The shuttle, he did well, 4.16 seconds, 3 cones, 6.9 seconds. vertical leap, 35-inch vertical leap. So imagine in basketball, he probably windmill dunk, throw off the backboard, all kinds of stuff. Very close to a 40-inch vertical, which is pretty darn good. The broad jump, he did a good job as well. So everything, arm length, 32 inches. Everything, his composite speed grade was elite, composite agility grade elite, composite explosive grade great, 87.2 PFF grade in 2023, which was 7th among linebackers as well. So I think they got a good guy, good value for the 5th round for sure. So he was a linebacker 8 by Jeremiah. He had him as linebacker 10. Dane Brugler had him rated as linebacker 8. So Cam Hart was there. He was available. The Chargers got him a couple picks after. So that was a corner that they had a top 30 visit with and met with him. I think we do still need to get another cornerback in the draft. Maybe we'll get him with the last 2 picks that we have. I think we should try to get a speedy running back and then possibly another tackle, or maybe another. Brendan Rice is available, but we don't need a receiver. And really just kind of BPA at this point right now. Really just BPA and best player available at this point for the last couple picks. You can never go wrong with an offensive line with our offensive line. We just need the depth and we just need the bodies, honestly. But yeah, I mean, he also got a couple of awards too. He was second team All AAC as well, led the team with 80 tackles. Already talked about that, and tied for the team lead with 3.5 sacks as well. Team captain, a couple of team captains in this draft that we picked up. Plated demeanor is active as well. So, all right, you guys let me know what you guys think about this pick. I'm not going to give it a grade. Hell to Commanders. Peace. I was not able to make it to the draft party today. I know a couple people are down there. The weather is just not great. It's unfortunate, but I hope whoever is there enjoys themselves for sure. Hell to Commanders. Peace.